Hello, how's it going? I have the day off today, so I figured I'd take a few minutes, go outside to the park. Before that, of course, I went to the movies today. I went to the movies for the first time in a long time. I don't know how many months, but as you may have heard me complain in the past, Japanese movie dates are all screwed up to hell. So today I got to see Creed 2. Yeah, that movie most of you saw like 2 or 3 months ago. It opened in Japan like last week, so I got to see it today. I really liked it. Um, it's now Creed 1, let's be honest, but it was really good. I mean, at this point we're 2 Creed movies in, and it's like the worst Creed movie is definitely better than most Rocky movies. You know, like I'd much rather watch Creed 2 than Rocky 3. I don't know. That's just me. Certainly Rocky 5. But in any case, yeah, I really liked it. I guess given how much it was tied to Rocky 4, I didn't expect it to be so much about family and parenting and being a dad, which, obviously resonates with me. I've got 2 kids. But, in the movie you've got, Rocky and his sort of surrogate son, Creed. But apparently Rocky's also on the outs with his actual son, who you haven't really seen in a couple movies. He was, obviously in the older movies, Rocky was always there with his kid, and then he grows up in Rocky Balboa, and clearly the kid's not happy to be son of a famous guy, and they don't really fight, but they're not like close. And I guess apparently they've been out on the outs for a while. And yeah, and of course you got the Drago thing. You got Drago and his son, and it's a lot of dads, which I guess, I don't know. I guess all the Rocky movies have kind of been like dad-centric in a way, but this one was like really much, like a lot about dads. And of course during the movie Donnie, Creed, Johnson, whatever, dude's running by. He finds out he's going to be a dad, and man, Creed 2 takes over such a long period of time. Like he actually they find out they're going to have a baby, and then they have the baby. Like there's like 3 fights in the movie, and they're all like months and months apart. So, compared to most of these movies where it's like, oh, guy comes up rising, finds out about a bout, practices, has the bout, and the movie's over. Like this movie takes place over a long time. I think it's got to be at least a year, maybe more. It's wild. Anyway, I just had a lot to think about during the movie because this week happens to be my dad's birthday, and he's not here anymore. So it's kind of wild thinking about that. I had to think about him a lot and how the movies kind of present Rocky as being sort of a bad dad or an absent dad because he's not with his son. Even though in the old movies he seemed to always be there for his son, except Rocky. Well, let's not talk about Rocky 5. I don't want to even talk about Rocky 5. And then in the movies, like as far as being a dad to Creed, like Rocky's like the best dad ever. He has the perfect advice every time. He's like, you shouldn't do this fight, and he does the fight, and he gets fucked up. And it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna do this again, I understand. Make sure you know why, and now I'll help you do the fight right. And he does, and of course it all works. So it's like Rocky's like the best dad. But I guess I don't know. And then Creed, of course, like this whole thing was like this is a son he never knew he had. So it's like we don't know how he would have been as a father, but he's clearly implied that, by he wasn't there, he's kind of, that's kind of the worst way to be a dad. You weren't there. I mean, he didn't make that choice, but Anyway, the movie's got a lot of dads in it, so if you're tired of movies about dads, I guess it's not good for you. But I enjoyed it. Gave me a lot to think about. I hope 20, 30 years from now, my kid's not complaining to his surrogate angry boxer father that I was a bad dad, or that I'm dead. Oof. Anyway, that's 5 minutes. It's getting cold. Yeah, had a nice day today. Hope you had a nice day. I love you.